I'm speaking to Annette Lawson, who is really, really upset today because the home that she used to live in, the Shiel homestead, has been demolished over the Easter weekend. Now, Annette, you lived in this house for some time.
I did. Andy and I lived in it, my late husband Andy and I lived in it from 2004, and sadly he passed away while we were still living there in 2009, and then from 2009 to 2010 I lived there part-time while I packed up and moved on.
Okay, now, what would be your description of the house as far as condition of the house is concerned? Obviously you were living in it, so it must have been livable.
Look, it was a great house to live in. There were things that needed to be renovated. For instance, upstairs there were 2 bathrooms, a toilet and a shower room, and they were very much in the mode of the I'd say the 1940s, but they were functional. There was no plumbing problems, and, we painted them and we prettied them up as much as we could. Downstairs in the kitchen, certainly if I'd owned the place I would have wanted to put in a new kitchen, but that kitchen was functional. It had a working cooktop oven, microwave, dishwasher. I was able to prepare Christmas lunch for 24 people the first time I was there. We had a 21st, we had a christening, we had my 60th birthday, we had a wedding, we had patchwork weekends there, and all of that, the food was able to come out of that very functional kitchen. Not modern by appearance, but modern in technology.
So you sound like you were very happy there.
We as a family were very happy there. One of the things that happened when we were there was, this was the place where we had to draw our family together and tell them that, how sick my husband was. And everybody in Cowra who knew Andy knows what happened, And, we were very, very happy there. We had happy times and sad times. It was a beautiful house to live in. We loved it. We really loved it. We were custodians of a beautiful place.
So you could see absolutely no reason why that home would have to be levelled?
No way in the world. We lived there for 6 years. Let me tell you that in the wintertime it was a very warm house. There was a huge fire in the downstairs main living room that when you put lots of wood in there, and there was lots of wood on the property, that would do the huge living room, the dining room, the kitchen, the TV room, and because of the chimney it would also warm up our bedroom. It looked from the exterior that it would be a hard house to heat, but in actual fact it wasn't. It was just a beautiful place to live in. In
half a dozen words or so, just describe how you're feeling about the demolition.
I'm totally devastated. It's such a beautiful part of our Cowra, Woodstock, Central West.
Our heritage?
Heritage is gone. It was a landmark, and I have personal history there that it was such a beautiful, beautiful house to live in. There was no reason to demolish it. Sure, it needed restoration work, but structurally there was not a crack in that whole house.
Okay, well thank you very much for sharing that with us. And